Okay, Lubert. So what I want to focus on right now is a couple of things. It's going to be dealing with getting you moving around the bed, and then my goal here is to actually get you to sit up, and we're going to get you to go on that wheelchair over there. So a couple things that we need to talk about before we get started. This is, there are a lot of movements with this, so I'm going to give you a scale. That's going to be from 0 to 10. 10 being you're about to pass out, we got to stop doing anything, and 0 being that none of the things that we're doing are hard at all. I typically want to keep you at that 4 to 5 range where it's somewhat hard, but you're still okay. And throughout the points too, during this time, I'm going to be checking in on you, asking how your levels are. And same thing with your wife here. She's going to be with us. I'm going to be also helping her, not only to help you get in and out of bed and getting into a wheelchair, but also just making sure that since you're still recovering at this time, we got to watch out for any noticeable changes in your blood pressure, like orthostatic hypertension or hypotension. And yeah, just because we're in a sensitive time right now, your vitals could be a big part, and they could change at any point with all these movements. So going off of that, first thing that we want to look for, especially since you're not able to move a lot right now, is making sure that your body's moving as much as it can, even on the bed. You can do all these things in the bed. Because we want to make sure that we're not creating any ulcers or skin breakdowns on your skin. Because if you're stuck in one period for a long amount of times, your bones can start to stick out, and we don't want that to break down your skin. So I'm going to teach you some bed mobility, which just means that we're rolling side to side and sitting on up. So for both you and your wife, we want to take advantage of your legs because they're the stronger parts that we've seen right now. And usually what we want to start with is trying to get you to do as much as you can. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have you bend this leg for me, or bend the knee for me, and I'm going to help in each and every step. Okay? So good. We want to have this good sturdy base here so that you can push off of that. And to roll towards me, you're going to lead with your arms. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a boost right here. It's going to go in your belly. And now what I want you to do is pretend that you're a log and you're rolling towards me. So the leg is pushing off at the same time that this arm is reaching towards me. Okay? So I want you to push and roll. Roll to this side. Good. Good. How are you feeling right now?
I'm good. About a 3.
Okay. Say 3. And this next part here, it's going to be a little bit more tricky. So I'm going to be helping as much as I can as well. So we're going to sit on up here. Okay, Luger? I'm going to first take your legs. I'm going to tuck them underneath. And we're going to go under here. And I'm going to scoop you up at the same time. So on the count of 3, we're going to sit on up. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, good. Alright. So since we're here, making sure that your wife is also checking in, we want to make sure that your feet are stable here, so make sure that they're flat on the ground. How are you feeling?
3.
3?
Shouldn't do 4.
Okay. So to make sure that we're keeping our feet still and to help with the move as well, I might have to scoot you up just a little bit for me. So we're going to scoot your hips forward. Okay. Supporting you as much as I can. Now for this next part, what we want to do here is, again, keeping our feet close to the ground. And what I want to do here is, since you're a little bit weak on the knees, I'm going to provide support right here by keeping your knees close together. And what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to grab the belt for safety, and to make sure that your neck isn't in a weird spot, I'm going to have your forehead rest on my shoulder right here, okay? What I want you to do here is, we're going to go and move forward, Luger, so that essentially our whole upper body goes past our toes and we can clear our bottom. When you clear your bottom, I'm going to move you to that chair, okay? On the count of 3, 1, 2, and 3. There you go. How you feeling?
Good. You did most of it, but yeah, I'm about a 4 right now.
Okay.
I try to help as much as I could.
Yeah, I mean, this is your first couple of days here, so this is going to take some practice to get used to, okay?
Okay.
So now, just want to hang out here for a little bit, take a rest, and we're going to do the whole thing. We're going to get you back into bed, okay? Okay. So now, we're just going to do the whole thing, but in reverse. So same thing. I'm going to scoot you forward just a little bit here, Luber. Make sure that your forehead's right there on my shoulder. Okay. So now on the count of 3, I want you to try it and help more, okay?
Okay.
So I want you to push through your legs as much as you can. And now we're just gonna launch off and sit on the bed. 2 and 3. Good. That time you did a lot more. Okay. How you feeling on that scale?
Reaching a 5.
5? Okay.
Yeah.
So ma'am, this is gonna be important here. Just making sure that you're keeping an eye on him, especially with all these movements that we're doing. So now, to get you back on the bed, cradle you, and in one fell swoop, I'm going to scoop underneath your legs and cradle you back down, just like that. How you feeling?
5.
Okay. So now, just straighten you out. And again, talking about that skin breakdown we talked about earlier, I want to make sure that you're in the perfect position here, so I'm going to clear your hips and keep you aligned a little bit more.
Okay.
Hips together. Good. And bring you back down. Alright. So since that was the first day, ma'am, we're just going to be doing that a couple more times until we're both comfortable so that you can not only help Luber at home, but you can also start doing it while you're here in the clinic as well to help him just get more of that mobility back. It's going to help with his strength. And more importantly at this stage, it's also helping with skin breakdowns and pressure sores.
Okay, James, so next we need to strengthen your lower extremity muscles, all the muscles in your leg and around your hips, because that's when you need to be able to walk. And I know that you're experiencing a lot of weakness. So right now we're going to combine a little bit of that that you have learned already about rolling to your side. Don't worry, I will be assisting you. And I have a table here where we're going to be able to, once you're laying on your side, put your leg so that it's not against gravity. It's going to be gravity minimized because that's where you can move right now. But we're still going to work the muscles so you'll get stronger.
Okay.
So right now, I am going to bend both your legs. In this case, just because I need to squeeze you to the right, help me as much as you can. Okay. Now I want you to think of lifting your hips away from the table. There you go. I'm assisting you. Don't worry. Now you can stretch this one. Going to help you move your shoulders this way. Okay. And we're going to roll to that side. You remember how you did it, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to push. I'm going to be on the other side, and I'm going to help you with your upper body. Okay. You do as much as you can. Okay, and we can stay here. Now let me bring this up. And yeah, you can. There. Okay, I'm gonna come, bring this here. Okay, so what you're going to do next is I just want you to slide your foot down and bring it back up. Down and up. We're going to be strengthening these muscles right here at your hip, as well as your knee flexors. Go ahead and bring it up and down. Up and down. Good. A little more. Let's do it 3 more times and then you take a break. This is important because this is as much as you can do right now with marches. By the way. Alright, take a break. I don't want you to get too tired. How's that? How are you feeling? And remember the scale that we're using from 0 to 10?
Feels okay. I'm at a 4.
4? Okay. We're going to take a little break and then you're going to go ahead and let's do 7 more.
Okay.
Count them.
Okay.
1,
2, 3,
Okay. Take another small break. You're going to do it once more.
Okay.
Then you'll go back to your back, and I'm going to move your shoulder around just to not get any more contractures, okay?
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Once more.
1. Am I doing 10 times? 2.
7 times. And this muscle right here is activating really good.
3. 4. 5. 6. 7.
All right, all done. Okay, let me bring you back. Okay, let me go ahead and I'll bend your knees. You bend them as much as you can too. I'm helping you. Lift the hips, as you're lifting the hips. Good. And we can keep them right there. Let me lower this. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do, JM, is you can just relax. I'll just be moving your shoulder.
Okay.
So that we avoid, your shoulders getting too tight. We're not going to stretch it quite yet. I'm just making sure you keep that range of motion you already have.
Okay.
And so for this one, you have a very good range. There. Once again, we're not stretching. And of course, we can teach this to your wife, and if she's available to help you, she can do this because it's going to be part of your HEP to keep your range.
What is HEP?
Home exercise program.
Okay.
Things that you will do when you're not here.
Okay.
Well, not here as in the table, but you'll be in your room right now, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And let's work with this right arm. This is this is your most limited one. All right. And again, the reason why we cannot do too much is because we want to make sure you're able to do things. But right now, the strength is not quite back yet, okay?
Okay.
And remember that your upper body is the most limited one, but it will come back. Most people make recovery in about a year, okay? So you'll get back to the things you like.
I hope so.
Playing with your kids, making the house look nice with that landscape. I'm sure you had your house look very nice.
Yeah, I did. It's my one of the few things I pride and joy. Just trying to win my awards for best design house
Nice.
this year, but
Okay. And last but not least, we need to get you stronger so you can walk. So I'll bend the knees for you. Well, again, I want you to do as much as you can. There you go. And now, just a couple times, you're going to lift your hips away. We'll do it 5 times, okay?
Okay.
Ready? And try to hold it. I'm helping you here. And slowly go back down. Once more. Good. Once more. Good. Good. And one last time. All right, take a little break. How are you feeling between 0 and 10?
Pretty wiped, probably like 6 or 7.
Okay, then that's it for today. We're gonna stop, let you rest a little bit,
Okay.
and then we'll get you later again.